Hello there, this is Yogi, and today I want to talk to you about this concept of 4 levels of sale. Rich Litwin, a well-known coach, talks about how in any role we are selling at 4 different levels. The first level is selling to yourself, where you know what you bring to the table, irrespective of whether other people buy it or not. The second one is time and attention. Asking people for time and attention, selling people on the time and attention they want to spend on your product to at least evaluate your product or services. The third sell is asking for commitment and money. That's typically, traditionally, what we think of sale. And the fourth one is behind the scenes sale. For example, if you are applying for a job and you're talking to a recruiter. Now, the actual decision might be being made behind the scene by a compensation committee, and how to help the recruiter sell your services or your candidacy to the people behind the scene, to the compensation committee. So 4 levels of sale. I'm surprised by how many people focus mostly on sale number 3. That's it, but not on any of the other 3 kind of sales. And today I want to talk about selling to yourself. Many people just don't even think about this being a sale. One person I was coaching actually felt guilty asking for what they thought deserved. They already were 150K higher than the initial offer they got in the negotiation, and they wanted to shoot for 200K. But they started to doubt themselves in the middle of the conversation. They started to speak more than they planned before the conversation and started to over-explain things. They started to speak too much. They told me in their own words, failure to be with that discomfort for another 30 seconds costed them 50K. Failure to be with the discomfort, with the pause inside of their body for 30 seconds costed them 50K. I could not hold the pause, they said, and they just had to speak, explain. Oh, this person is thinking maybe I'm greedy, I'm asking for too much, I don't deserve that much, and they started to over-explain. Sale number 1 is created by speaking your value to yourself, taking stock of the value you create and seeing the gaps yourself, being honest with yourself. That's sale number 1, when you know what you bring to the table. Sale number 1 is an antidote to imposter syndrome. And I know a thing or two about imposter syndrome because I have lived with it for most of my life. Are you having difficulty doing the first sale to yourself? In whatever role you are in. It could be an entrepreneur, or it could be a job, it could be a corporate world job, it could be anything. Are you sure of the value you bring to the table? Comment here if you want to hear more about this topic and would love to explore it further. That's all for now. Take care. Bye-bye.